Alright, hello everyone to today's episode of Mystical Chase, where a bunch of us nerds sit down and play Dungeons and Dragons!
I'm holding my knees in excitement.
Oh god, alright. Here we are again in this. Alright.
I'm sorry.
In the last episode, as the gang find their second Dragon Ball, the 4-star ball, within the ruined remains of Kame House, they issued a challenge to each other to have a sparring match. With a planned 2v2 between Taro and Cress versus Trace and Basil, shifting to the siblings facing off against Cress.
Oh my god,
then, then Taro, being the victor at that match, shifting to a match between him and Basil. The fight came to an end, and with an outcome of our pure Saiyan himbo becoming a golden warrior, a Super Saiyan. And along with that, our half Saiyan unlocking the secrets up here of how to become a Super Saiyan. With the fight coming to an end, with all the warriors exhausted and are passed out, the day concluded with them licking their wounds and heading back to the ship for a good night's rest. But that's it for today's.
That's it for
last
this
episode. Shut up! That was it for that episode of Mystical Chase. But Elliot, shut up!
I'm not the only one laughing!
You're loud as.
I'm sorry, I have a
We're
loud
heading
laugh.
into this episode of Mystical Chase. God damn it!
This campaign is a fan-made series. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super are all owned by Funimation, Toei Animation, Shueisha, and Akira Toriyama. Please support the official release.
Jesus Christ! And during this entire thing, Elliot has not stopped fucking giggling.
Hey,
Okay.
Just be glad that I haven't hit the giggle snorts phase.
Just yet.
Yeah.
All right, but with everyone heading in back to the ship for a good night's rest, what would you guys like to do? Are you guys taking shifts through the night, or?
What do y'all think?
Trace would take a shift, keeping watch, but they're a lot more quiet and reserved than usual. They're like sitting in like the shotgun seat of the ship, just looking out in front. Or no, I think if possible, I don't remember what the ship looks like, but I think they're actually
there's basically like a control panel, like 2 seats, a middle part, and there's just an open space for cargo, like where you guys have set up your bedrolls and everything. And the roof is like, it's a bit bumpy, but it's like you can still like lay down on the dome if you'd like to.
Yeah, I think Trace is keeping watch, and also just sitting on top of the dome, replaying where it went wrong.
All right.
Like, I was so close.
As you're doing your shift, Trace, can you go ahead and give me a perception check, please?
That's my shit.
That's
It's
You
a
have
nat
advantage on it, right?
20 for a total of 27.
27. All right. On the register of key signatures while you're doing your shift, you don't pick up anything malicious at the minute. With that 27, like at least around you at the minute. You do hear a couple of cars whiz by because for a reminder, you guys are like Kame Island is a bit under like a suspended like highway.
Right.
Oh,
Highway bridge.
okay.
So while you guys were sparring, there was a bit of a shake-up to it, but nothing was barred off, pretty much. But yeah, during the night, you do hear a couple of cars whiz by. It's interesting because you've never taken that time to like inspect the sky before, like that much. But you see another couple of like a light dot big enough to be a ship, but not small enough to be like a person flying by, pretty much. So you kind of just see like one like kind of flying in the distance, where like you would assume to be home, pretty much. Like a dot, light dot, pretty much like the size of a rudimentary ship, flying
Okay.
towards
Like off in the horizon.
Like pretty much off in the horizon. That's like what you see when you're 27.
Everything. Okay.
But yeah, your shift goes uneventfully. Pretty much for the for like half the night. If anyone wants to take the next shift.
I'm driving, or you doing the
you guys are
flying
currently
shift, right?
stationed. I mean, you can set it on autopilot if anything, or if you guys laid down to rest on Kame Island. It's up to you. But you guys don't currently have a set location to go to, so like the autopilot doesn't know where to go, pretty much. If you were to set it. Depending on like if you were to set it towards set destination, the autopilot would lead you there, or like it all depends on you if you're moving or not.
So what is I'm not sure if you've shared the map with us. If you have, it's probably in Discord and I haven't looked.
It's a roll 20.
It's on both. It's on both.
Huh.
Since we're on Kame Island, what is the nearest location to us?
You would remember that it's actually not too far from Mount Pausa from home at the minute.
Do we have reasonable suspicion that a Dragon Ball could have potentially ended up there?
Not that you're aware of, no.
I was there in the arena, right? Would I have a sense of directions from the arena that I could, like, on a map have lined?
You could extrapolate essentially like where the Dragon Balls could have been sent to, essentially.
Like a general line. So I don't know how far, but I don't know if they move zigzaggy or if they go in a straight line to the direction they're being sent to. If it is a straight line, could I have... It is a straight line. Could I somehow... It is a straight line. Deduct somewhat.
Yeah, and because in this version of events, you didn't get a projected map, essentially. I'll say go ahead and roll a survival check with this if you want to go ahead and pull up like a map or something on the main console while you guys are resting through the night.
Do you want me to, or do you want
either one of you guys? Because like I would assume like Basil's just in the cargo hold, and same with Cress. Cress is either like mental training
it's a survival
or asleep. Yeah, survival for either of you guys. You guys want to take it that way?
Okay.
I rolled a natural 20 for 24.
I rolled a 6. I rolled a 16 to get to a 19.
19. What is you with natural 20s tonight? My God.
I don't know. The perception check was advantage, so one of the rolls was a 20, and then now this. So I don't know, but I'm rolling it in D&D Beyond, so you can see it there.
I mean, I'm not judging.
You're wasting all your good rolls. Soon karma may catch up.
I needed these last time, actually.
Yeah, and for the sake of it, I'm assuming Cress is either mental training or passed out, and Basil is asleep or just resting their head.
But I think
not paying attention.
I think like mapping it out would be a combined effort from Taro and Trace.
Between the siblings, yeah, which makes sense.
Like the wisdom and intelligence combining.
Yeah, essentially.
That Comey is mental training before passing out.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of extrapolating for it.
Yeah. Basil is guaranteed just out like a light. Mans is just...
Especially after that fight, yeah.
Just collapsed in his bed rolling.
Yeah, and I will say for the sake of it, currently you guys are still stationary on Kami Island. That's why part of your, and for the sake of the narrative, that 27 came first from you, Trace, for the perception, you seeing that, then waking Taro up for the second shift, you guys doing the survival checks, and for that map, yeah, so you would assume one of the balls would have been sent towards Mount Pausa with that natural 20, specifically, Trace.
Okay.
Then maybe we can start moving and set autopilot over there.
Are we going home?
I guess we are.
Well,
All right.
You're the captain.
Right.
Should I make sure they know we're moving? The other two know, because
I don't think Cress wants to be woken up just to be told that we're going somewhere.
Okay. All right. So I guess I set autopilot to the location.
All right, since this is still a good chunk of the nighttime, I will say for the sake of it, you don't need to do an extra shift, but I will still like an extra watch shift, but I will still need you to roll a d8 for me, please, Taro.
Oh, lovely. 1.
Okay.
Great.
All right. Can you go ahead and roll me a stealth check with the ship's stats, please?
What's the ship stats?
It's in the Discord.
They're in Discord. Should be
Stealth
pinned,
is
I
plus
think.
8.
Okay. Stealth is plus 8?
Yes, with advantage, I'm pretty sure as well, during the night.
Okay. I don't have Discord open on my computer just to make sure the processing power doesn't go, so I was about to look at my phone for a second.
All good.
Ooh. That is a nat 20 to 28.
All right. Okay, that's good. You've avoided one potential encounter for the night.
And that's good.
And
that's
then,
good for now.
Yeah.
That's good for now. You still have about a day's travel away from Mount Pauzu. So as the day continues, can you get another d20 roll for me, please? From anybody for the day, as the day progresses.
And use the ship stats.
Just a d20 general roll, not no modifiers, no nothing.
That's something, all right. That mine was a 10.
A 10.
Oh.
Okay.
Yep.
Cress, can I get a d6, please?
A D6. Roll the 10. Hey, can I get a D6? Give me a sec. Yeah, sure thing.
Yeah, sorry. Some of my tables are very complicated.
Ow, my teeth.
That's a 2.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and roll something, because that's... Okay, give me 1
above
second here.
Above table. Maple, you all right, got my guy?
Yep, I'm good.
Okay.
Maple's just in character, passed out.
Yeah, Maple's in character is still passed out. Because I will say, for the sake of it, this is still like early morning.
Also conserving energy because I didn't sleep much. So
You're all good, bud.
You know,
Again,
it's
in
really
character.
nice to travel with Beastful because they're such fluffy pillows.
You sleeping right now, my guy? My friend?
I took the first shift of the night for like 4
And you
hours.
slept on top of Basil.
I'm now. I don't know.
I
how
will
our
say for the
sleeping
sake of it,
quarters are.
I will say for the sake of it, you've been 4-hour shift, about an hour trajectorying the Dragon Balls with your knowledge. So it's been about 3 hours of sleep on Basil. For the sake of time.
if he would have been awake for it at all, he would not have minded.
It's more so like leaning up. It's not that I'm using you as a pillow. It's like you're the soft pillow.
He still would not mind if he was awake to now.
Did I say pillow twice?
Yes.
That's
Again,
okay.
valid. Again, valid. But yeah,
I'm concerned about this roll.
Can I get a perception check from everybody, please, including Basil?
Including the sleepyheads.
I'm not
Yes,
gonna roll
please.
this with advantage because I'm sleeping.
Yeah, exactly. If
I'll just
anyone's
roll
passed
this
out of this
flat.
early morning, do with
And
disadvantage.
I rolled a nat 1, so
Yeah, that
Yeah.
tracks.
Oh, great.
Oh, gotta balance out. Gotta
Yo!
balance
Net
out.
20, baby! Net 20, baby!
My God, a lot of
Elliot,
nat 20s.
disadvantage.
Oh,
Elliot, disadvantage.
Wait, doesn't
Dan, what'd you
that-
roll?
depressing.
I rolled a 23.
Depressing. Oh,
23.
great. That is so I got a nat 20 the first roll. Second
Tell me,
roll,
bitch.
2.
I got a 4.
Oh my god. Fuck. Fuck everything.
Okay.
Counter
So,
disadvantage.
Cress,
Hey. So,
you're the first one to pick up on this. 1 second.
which is ironic because it seems like it's referring to me since I rolled the d6.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic, but you sense 2 key signatures rapidly approaching the ship.
we do have a Dragon Ball, don't we?
We do have a Dragon Ball on us.
Yep.
Who
By
has it?
by question, are the key signatures familiar?
You do recognize them from the tournament, yes. Rapidly
be-
approaching. What are you doing?
That could be a number of weapons.
Yeah, it could be.
Everyone,
TV.
wake up! We got company, and they're coming fast.
You got about a round to prepare for them arriving, and there, if you guys don't stop or get out of the ship, they will blow through it. From what you gather, Cress.
So they're going
From
to
that 23.
blow. So they're going to destroy the ship. I need to know that. Are they going to destroy the ship? So they're going to destroy. Okay, I am stopping the ship.
All right.
So stopped autopilot.
We have about a round, is what you said.
Yeah, full round.
I'm clicking
Yes.
my heels.
Your boots of haste that we swapped around. Alright.
If I know they're coming, I'm clicking my heels and preparing an action to do a explosive slingshot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whenever
you still
they
have
move
an option
into
of getting
my short
still-
range, which is like, because it feels aggressive from the way that Crust is explaining it, right? They're
Yeah.
threatening us.
There are 2 strong signatures on their way fast. Wake the fuck up. Get ready.
Am I? So would I be able to prepare?
You have a round.
Well, no.
Yeah, you
I'm
have
just
a
trying to
round.
think. No, I'm trying to remember. Would we, if during this round of preparation, how would I prepare myself to do an attack, like a Kamehameha or something along those lines?
That
If
is
you'd like,
readying an action.
If you'd like, yeah, you can ready an action, but in this position it is difficult because you are also piloting the ship at the minute. I will say, for the sake of it, you can put it on autopilot and still and abandon ship completely with all your gear, and then fly out and take them on in the sky. For the sake of it.
Can I fly?
Everyone can fly. It's just that Taro that is the only one that has a license. All you can still fly illegally.
No. I mean, like,
technically.
can we fly outside of the thing?
Yes, everyone can
yeah,
fly.
yes.
It's the fact that you need a license to do it in towns. Like I said in earlier sessions, Chris has been doing that shit illegally for a long time, and he just hasn't been caught.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I've stopped the ship because I don't want them blowing through the ship at any point. And I don't want the ship. So and I can fly out there and ready my attack with my gear.
I will follow that.
Yeah.
I just didn't know that we could fly ourselves.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure if I jump out of the ship.
It's just the thing of like, do you want to get caught by the authorities or not, more or less?
I will jump out. Currently, I am hasted. So, can I move towards them?
I will say, yeah, you can intercept them for sure.
Can I intercept them and make some sort of insight check while I'm moving towards them on what their intentions are?
It is going to be difficult because they are cloaked still.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and take this in initiative order. So I want everyone to roll initiative, please. Just for the sake of this.
Dirty 20 for me.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do
18.
21.
Okay, I'll request it in order. 1 second.
Oh, okay.
I gotta find a pen. There we go.
So is the initiative after
25? So 25 to 20.
20.
Yeah, 21.
21. So let's go.
I have advantage on initiative. I rolled a 19.
I rolled a 15. And I also have advantage.
Okay, so let me go ahead and
I have a +2 modifier, hence the 21.
I have a +5.
I got a 13.
Okay, so that is.
I haven't.
Brace. Okay. What did you roll again, Taro?
I rolled a 18.
Second. That is grass. Brace.
You said 13, right, Basil?
Yep, 13.
Okay. So, actually, yeah. Basil, rollies.
Rollies? Okay.
D20. And what'd you get?
I rolled a 13.
Okay, so you
total
go
of 16.
first, actually. So you go first. Wow, they're at the very end of initiative. Okay. So it's grass, trace, tile, basil. Okay. And okay. All right. So again, since we're not starting initiative yet, Trace, go ahead and roll me that insight check, please.
That is a 22.
22. The way they're like speedily approaching the ship very much indicates that they are after the Dragon Ball.
Okay. I am instantly... I'm shouting back aggressives towards the rest, because I assume that with my hasted, I'm like...
Yeah,
going...
for the sake of it, like, Crest sensed them approach, shouted you guys to wake up, Taro stopped the ship, and opened like the back hatch. You flew out towards them, and as you were flying, you got the inside off, and shouted back through the air. It's very hard to be heard, but the rest of you still like pick up like Trace's key like spike up as well, pretty quickly as they shout.
Check to see if we heard it.
It's kind of easier, so I wouldn't have you guys roll for it since there's no chance to fail in this aspect. With
I mean, between distance and stuff and sound, if like it's overheard or not.
It's more or less the perception was on key, which is the DC would be so low that there's no point in rolling it at all. Because like you guys felt Trace's key like spike up as they were like flying and like sensing it.
Oh yeah, never mind. You go ahead.
Yeah, this is difficult. This is very like a lot of things going on at once.
Yeah,
and it's difficult to describe.
I'm just thinking. I wanted to go into already attacking with my.
With the hoopak.
With the hoopak, I used my bonus action to click. Then I used my movement to go there. So I still have an action and another action, which is technically 4 attacks.
No, the hasted attack is 1 attack. I've already had this discussion happen. If there's a haste on you, it counts as 1 attack, not 2.
No, because extra attack says when you're taking the attack action, you do an extra attack.
Yeah, that means it's 3 attacks with haste. It's not 2, it's 3. You do 2 attacks with your normal action, and with the hasted action, you do 1 attack.
Yeah, but they have.
No, I see it here. It's between brackets. 1 weapon attack. My apologies.
You're good.
So I have 3 attacks. Would I be able to get within range of them?
With haste, yes, because you have double movement, so it's pretty easy for you to just like out the ship, meet them like within the short distance of your hoopbox slingshot, and do like 3 shots if you'd like. And I would say this is with advantage, because this is definitely a surprise round with how fast you are.
Well, I'm actually going to use my first action to do a how many is that?
You're going for a TP attack?
Yes, I'm gonna go for a burning attack, which is 4 TP.
All right.
And it's a 20-foot diameter ball that I push 120 feet.
Easy enough. You just have to do the hand signs, just like you've been trained.
And I guess they're surprised.
Again, surprised. So I will say this would be disadvantage on the dexterity save.
Okay. It's a dex 17.
This, so dex 17. That's cocked. So let me see.
I feel weird because I'm doing attacks before Cress.
Yeah, I was saying that too. Who won the initiative?
Yeah. It's again like this is going very much surprise round because like these are attacks within the round of preparation. So this counts as kind of a surprise round, but you're surprising them instead of them surprising you at this point. Purely because of that fucking 23 on the perception check from Cress.
You guys are very welcome.
Yeah, you're like Xander. Like Trace is just very optimized for good, quick movement and quick attacks. So it's like, so like kind of swapping it in initiative is the best way to go.
Yeah,
like,
just busy mental training.
Because it's gonna be you, Cress, then you again. In terms of initiative,
rest on the ship,
and then the rest. Because again, like this surprise
round,
round,
you are the only attack in surprise round. Then it's top of round, which is Crest. Then it's Trace. Then it's Taro. Then it's
because I went and checked whether they're aggressive.
Yeah, you're in the surprise turn before actual combat starts.
Yeah,
I was
like you're the only
confused.
one currently attacking within the surprise round, until anyone else jumps in. So like this is why we're going like kind of weird with this.
Okay, no worries. I just checking because I was like, I'm seeing things I'm doing, but Crest rolled higher on initiative. Am I overstepping?
Yeah. Like again, unless anyone jumps in with any more attacks during the surprise round, then that's just how it's working out.
Okay.
So yeah,
no
that
worries.
is the failure on the. Actually, yeah, hold on. That is a success on one of them,
I see it coming.
and there's a failure on the second one. Okay.
I'm rolling the damage right now, and I rolled pretty well. I got like a 5, an 8, a 7, and then a 2 for a total
So
of
how much?
25. 25
25
radiant.
damage. 25 radiant damage. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'll just do this that quick. So that's half on the save, so that is 25 on you, so that's that. And then that is rounded down. How much is it? 12 again? 12?
12, yeah,
Okay.
because it's 12 and a half.
I mean, wouldn't you
Yeah,
round
yeah,
up to 5?
Then yeah, that'd be 13 because I rounded
Yeah.
up. That's true.
Never round down a 0.5.
Well,
Yeah.
sometimes in D&D, there's specific rulings on how to roll. Like, spells will say if you round down,
Round up or round down. Yeah.
I roll by math.
Valid, but yeah. Okay, so that is your thing. So Taro, you've
and then
stopped
I
the
have
ship.
another attack.
Okay, you still have another hasted action attack. Yeah, if you want to go for a slingshot shot,
Yeah.
you can make
Yeah,
resistance with it.
The explosive, one of the 2 explosives. I never got any stats for it, so I'm just gonna roll to see if I hit. Which is a 19
this
plus
is like-
8 is a 27 to hit.
Yeah, which one are you hitting? The smaller figure or the bigger figure?
Now that I'm closer, do I recognize either? Is it the Namekian?
No. The Namekian is on your side.
Ah,
Is
It's
this
the
the
boo, the
Frieza
Majin.
clan member and the Majin?
Frieza Clan and Majin, yeah. This
Had
is
a
them.
feeling.
the Majin gave me sass in the cafeteria, so they're getting shot.
The guy that the creature that Crest literally swept the feet off and pushed off the stage in like 2 seconds.
They're getting
Alright.
shot with the 27. Just tell me what I roll. Normally I roll
okay.
1d4 plus 5 on a normal slingshot.
1d4 plus 5.
But this is a
with a normal
special
slingshot.
explosive that I paid like 20,000 zenny for.
Yeah, and that's on
Okay.
discount for being a part of Capsule Corp.
Yeah, again, this is what happens when I don't have time. I'll say roll an additional 3d6 for the explosive shot.
Okay.
3d6 fire damage, to be precise, so if you want to jot that down.
I rolled a 1, a 1, and a 5, so that's 7. And then I rolled the normal slingshot damage.
Yeah, it's on top of your normal slingshot damage, yeah.
Okay, so that's a d4 and a d8 plus 5. d4, d8. So that's 9 plus 5 is 14 plus 7 is 21 to the Majin.
24 to the margin, okay.
21,
21, okay. In just that one round, you got him bloodied. Okay,
Turn around
so-
and you will keep your life.
And I think if my buttons work correctly, the designs for them should be in NPCs.
It is.
Yes.
You will
Obviously,
see
except-
them on the screen somewhere right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all are seeing it on the screen. Editing. Whoa.
Whoa!
Okay.
Whoa.
But yeah,
That's my
obviously besides the Galactic Patrol symbol on their chest, but
Makes sense.
But you see them uncloak after that attack and just kind of stare you down. They're not going to say anything just yet. Does Basil, Crest, do you guys want to do anything during the preparation round, technically?
Yeah, so whilst Chase is rushing out at a very breakneck and reckless pace, Basil is also going to head out, but at a bit more of a cautionary distance.
Mm-hmm.
But, still within at least 300 feet, because Eldritch Blast has 300 feet.
Yeah. With Spell Sniper, obviously.
Yeah.
Just like, what?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You can still, pretty heftily, see them. I would say they were about 120 feet within the ship during the preparation round, and with Trace just kind of stopping them in their tracks. It's like they're within even normal Eldritch Blast distance.
So I'd say that if... oh, buddy, why are you so gassy all of a sudden? I'd say that if... I'm going to ready an Eldritch Blast as an action, and if they don't seem like they're going to back down by the... come top of the initiative, then they'll get excuse me. Then they'll get an Eldritch Blast.
All right. If they're not essentially calming down.
Yeah.
Yes, Taro.
Okay. So I have one question, just I guess above table, but so I have Axe Surge and an extra attack as well. Am I if for whatever reason we make it to my turn and they're still not defeated yet, am I able to take, because it says extra attack says you can attack twice, and then Axe and Surge just another additional attack, so I would be able to attack twice or 4 times?
With action surge, it's 4 times total because you're refreshing your attack action.
Yeah, because action surge serves as an additional attack action, so it's 2 attacks plus 2 attacks.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're
I
good.
might not be the most well versed in 5e compared to Pathfinder, but that's one thing that I know for goddamn sure.
All right. What is Krez doing at the minute?
Dude's dropping out of the ship. He's airborne.
Airborne. All right. Anything to do, just scanning the area, or?
He's kind of assessing them approaching.
All right. Go ahead and roll me an insight check if you're assessing them just as they're coming in.
Okay, give me a sec. Just need to get through D&D Beyond here. See what my insight is. I'll be right back. That's a 21.
21. All right. Again, as they're approaching, they want to get the Dragon Ball, and they will not take no for an answer, essentially.
Fair enough.
So yeah, with that 21, I will say as well, it is pretty safe to say that they will kill you if need be, and will take your ship.
They will kill and take the ship.
I mean,
They will
should be mentioned.
try.
A second ago, they were ready
yeah.
to blast through the ship, and now they're going to take the ship? Fair enough.
If it was an instant kill, yeah.
Fair enough.
Then they shall die braver than most.
For sure. All right. Assessing the situation, so we are now going to go into initiative order.
All right. So
Press.
Wait.
Oh.
The prepared Eldritch Blast if they don't surrender.
Yeah.
Okay. Prepare the Eldritch if they don't surrender. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll for
they're
that.
not backing down, so they get 2 blasts. I'm just gonna make each blast be for one for either of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So the Majin got a 15 to hit. Does that hit?
That just hits.
Okay. And I rolled a net 20 on the Frieza.
Frosty. Yo, crit on the Frost Demon. Let's go.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll for damage, and don't forget to double it, my dude.
So that'll be 10 plus 3 for 1. So that's 8 damage on the Majin.
8 damage on the margin. Good,
Yes.
good.
2d10 plus 6. That's 20 damage for the for the other
From a
one.
frost demon. Jesus. Jesus. So you're just like going out swinging already.
Yeah,
As you just
basically.
like you're just holding the Eldritch Blast. Crest comes out of the ship. Nope, not threatening. You just toss them out. Boom, boom.
Yeah, essentially.
And yeah, that's pretty much it for the preparation round that turned into a first attack round, pretty much.
Preparation, more like jumping.
More or less, yeah. Uh-huh. And let's go ahead and change
I
the
was
music up a
rudely
little bit.
awakened. I haven't had coffee. I'm in quite a mood.
No kidding. Same for them in a way. They've not slept, and they're gonna take it out right on you. So top of the initiative, Cress. What are you doing, my dude?
Good question. I'm thinking that, in a sense, I feel the intent to kill, but at the same time, they've already asked a question. You would feel that they have been hampered, like the Majin, as you said, is already bloodied.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, from just one
the
attack.
signature would be weaker as they're injured.
Mm-hmm.
My question is it notable on the Frost Demon that key signature has dropped a little after the crit?
A tiny bit.
Not
Like
much.
it's not super significant of a drop.
And what is the distance in Crest from around the ship's area to them? Because that was a pause.
Okay, then
They were interrupted movement.
They were interrupted movement. Again, I would say for the sake of it, the distance, if you were to like take your full movement.
Well, you did say that they were within reach of a regular.
Yeah,
quest.
regular. So they're within 120 feet. I'll say that much. You're about, I'd say about 100 feet if you would have taken your full movement out of the ship.
So moving out to them, I have a movement speed or walking speed of 55 feet. So good to know where I am in relation to them.
Yeah. Again,
My thoughts are approach slightly closer, just make sure that we're in range.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have
Alright.
range. Like I have a big bang attack for 120 feet.
All right.
I'm in between that.
I mean, again, you can. I will say that much. You can move in a 3D space around to not hit Trace.
The question is, this is a 20 feet sphere.
Yeah, the sphere, like, you can move and just shoot it down to them. Like, the 20 feet sphere is, like, the full radius of it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
the thing is Trace within 20 feet of them, considering...
My double movement makes me 60, so if your movement is 55, you're only slightly behind me.
Yeah, but, like, considering you have the double and you approached them and attacked, are you within 20
No,
feet
no,
of them?
I did a slingshot.
No, it was burning attack plus slingshot.
Oh, okay,
so
so
they're still out of distance.
There's ample amount of space to not hit.
Yeah,
them.
I'm only like 5 or 10 feet in front of you.
Oh, no, I mean, as we know, not that Trace would be a casualty to us. He does not care. There's an enemy ahead.
This is above table because we don't have a map in front of our faces.
But he would move adequately, knowing that there is a teammate. He would move in a position to not hit, since it's not it's not an option to hit because that wouldn't be a problem. But
Mhm.
there's an option to not hit, so Trace will be like avoided. Crest would
Yeah,
avoid
yeah.
hitting. And would use 4 TP to instigate a Big Bang attack.
All right, good shit. Let's go.
That is a
Alright.
Dex 17.
Dex save 17. I will say now this is a full like straight roll because this is not surprised. Like they've already got the full attack to the face. That is a double failure. What the hell? Oh, I'm rolling like dog shit tonight.
Amazing.
Go ahead and roll full damage to that, my dude.
Okay, so that is a 48. Let me go. That is that's 18.
18 damage. Okay.
That's 18 radiant because it's 4d8.
Okay. That's. Hey, okay. Yeah. The margin is just been like somewhat melted by the attack. And as you unleash the full burst of energy,
Big Bang attack!
just the energy itself collides with them, tearing off what semblance they had of their coats. Even as they were taking them off, the entirety of the fabric just shreds to pieces, and you see like the little bits and pieces of like the Majin's like body just like kind of melting in place.
Like candle wax.
Yeah, like candle wax, and like the Frieza soldier, like you see that one of the horns is actually starting to chip from that attack alone.
You weren't satisfied with the results of the tournament. Back again for another fight?
Don't kid yourself. I'm only after the Dragon Ball.
You think you're gonna get it?
I can certainly try.
It'll be your life on the line.
Not before yours.
You're talking a lot of smack to be last in
You're-
initiative.
You're really talking a lot of smack.
Talking a lot of shit for somebody on death's door.
Talking a lot of shit for
They
someone
don't
with
know
an
their
Eldritch
last
Blast range.
initiative.
Hey, no, like Crest would respond back. That's a lot of shit for somebody on death's door.
Talking mad shit for someone with an Eldritch Blast
and-
range.
And Crest, this is that the end of your turn? Just the Big
Yeah,
Bang
I'll be back.
attack?
Yeah, the Big Bang attack. I don't have any. I don't have action surge or quadruple attacks or
Or cheap dice.
I don't have cheat.
So after that, Shivero's gonna do a legendary action.
Shivero.
Yep.
I'm gonna need.
He's gonna do
relation
a-
who.
Is this the freeze demon?
Yep. This is the Frost Demon Shivero. He's gonna go ahead and do.
Oh my Tom.
He's gonna go
Shiver?
ahead and.
He went with
Yes!
Shiver as the base.
Yes.
I like it. I just had to. I couldn't. Where's Shivero?
Lore compliancy.
No,
Yes.
it's the typical naming convention, but I like it. I just.
Shivero.
All right. So he's gonna go ahead and do three death beam attacks on you, Cress.
So that's.
Okay,
Is there any
that
dex save on that?
is. No, it's just a roll to attack, roll to hit.
Oh, I would assume that any beam or anything was a dex save. That's okay.
Yeah, because this is just too fast, like so it's kind of just because AC kind of works like Dax, but it's just like, yeah, it's weird like that. So that is That is 15, 10, and a 13.
All three of them.
As he unleashes the three death beams, you're just gonna
Literally stopping it with a finger, like.
So, question: is Taro in range? Does he see all this happen?
You're all at, like you kind of. I kind of assumed you kind of turning around the ship towards them, so you see them like from like you see this happen in front of the dome, essentially.
So Taro's going to come in, and he's not going to like move or anything, but he's going to say something. He's like,
not your turn yet. If
No,
you
he
want to like
can't- he
do some
can't.
roleplay, then yeah.
That's the role
Can't
play.
react by words to the actions that just happened.
Can I
Okay,
react?
go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, just. Yeah.
Wow, you're really talking a lot. You're talking a lot of shit, and you're not doing a damn thing. What the fuck is wrong with you?
All right. That was
Seriously,
legendary
was that your best shot?
You seem
Me?
kind of shaken by that. No, like the Shivero was kind. You seem kind of like shaken by that a little bit. With that, just the one finger.
Crest is responding to blocking 3 death beams with his finger. Like, is that the best you got?
You see him kind of being shaken, and Trace, it is your turn. Taro, you're on deck.
So you said something about like them being 100 feet still away ish.
Somewhat. Again, it's like the distance between you guys is 120 feet roughly. Like it's a rough estimate from the ship to them. Like, so you have that kind of like kind of a map size between you guys.
All right. So they shoot off the death beams and they completely miss. I tap on the shoulder and I'm like, "Is that really where you want to be paying your attention?" So I use my movement and my hasted action to dash and just 120 feet of movement, move up there.
Easy peasy.
Bonus action, I'm doing 4 TP into a Keyblade.
So that's all your TP already gone. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not chilling on this dude. What does 4 TP give me though? Just quickly looking.
Yeah, with the updated scaling, because in between sessions we have updated the scaling for the attacks, so just beware of that.
Still like an extra D6 per TP, right? So I'm
Per individual TP, so
So I got 2 at the beginning for 2 TP, so it's 4d6. Yeah, like before.
Yep.
So I'm gonna make my first 2-pack attack within range. Rolling to hit. So 2 for a 10 total. So 19 for the second attack.
19 hits.
Okay, so I
19 hits. What was the first
doing,
attack?
A 10.
10. No, yeah, that misses.
I am going to click this, but I need to roll another. Don't look at the number, just look at the damage that it rolled, I think.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's not showing the actual damage of the roll. What the fuck? Just give me a second while I try to figure out what it.
I thought I saw 9. I saw 9 and 4, and it would be 13. That's what I saw when I looked.
Well, it's 9 for 4, and then I roll another 2d6 for the upgrade, which is another 6. So it's 9 plus 10 plus 4 is 23 for that one attack. And I'm going to action surge.
All right.
So that gives me another 2 attacks.
Go ahead and roll them.
Roll to hit is a 24 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Damage is 7 plus
22.
So it's 22 damage.
22. Okay. That's for the second attack out of the 3. Yeah.
For the third.
Second out of 3.
Well, action surge does give me 2.
Yeah. You
attack.
Yeah, you
so
like you missed one. You hit the second.
I hit 2 already, and then now I have a last one. which I'm rolling, and it's 16 total.
16 to hit.
Yes.
That
To hit.
misses.
That misses. I am going to
Cheating dice. Let's go.
use a
She dies.
superiority
add to the
dice to
attack
do
roll?
a precision attack and add a d8 to d8, right? Yeah, one
To the
d8
hit.
to my attack roll. It's a 3, which makes it 19 total.
That does hit.
That makes the difference.
And how much did you roll for the second hit again? Like how much damage? 23 was it?
What do you mean?
22.
Like the second attack that you ended up hitting, was that 23 damage?
22.
Okay, all right.
So
And-
now rolling the last piece of damage, which is it's a high roll, by the way. It's 11 plus 14 is 25 plus 5 is 30, and I'm going to
He's already dead.
He's already dead.
Why did you sound like John Mulaney saying that?
What?
He's already
already
dead.
that's it. That's it for me.
Dead.
That's my turn.
Trace,
Already dead.
I want to kill him.
how do you want to do this?
So he shoots off the 3 lasers of death, whatever it's called, and I just tap on the shoulder. Is that where you want to pay your attention? And just jab this hoopak through his sternum.
And you see like just the ring of energy like kind of spiral through the like the torso as you just poke the hoopak through, and you just see a gout of blood escape as well from both the wound and the mouth. Just kind of
So before I pull out,
shut
does
it.
I wasn't
no,
thinking anything.
it wasn't.
I wasn't thinking anything
It wasn't
either.
an innuendo. I just wanted to see, is there something that looks of importance on him before I drop his body into the depths?
You are above water at the minute, so
I'll take his body to the ship. He's shish kebabbed on my hoopak. I'll just take him with the stick.
Just throw him onto the ship and we'll like keep him in the corner.
Is clarify? Is this the frost demon or is this the?
Frost Demon.
Okay,
Frost
is the
demon.
Majin is that Majin dead?
No, the
Majin's still alive.
Just melted.
Majin's still alive. He's just a little bit molted from the Big Bang attack.
Okay.
Yep. So, yeah, okay. Go ahead and roll me a perception or investigation check. As
So
we're
wait, also, how I want to position myself is that the Namekian is the that's
Majin.
the Piccolo type. The Frost Demon.
Majin's pink blobby.
Yeah, I want the
Majin's
Frost
pink blobby
Demon
guy.
I want to be on the other side of the Frost Demon than the Majin.
Oh, okay. So you'd be like
So,
piercing
so I'd
from
be
the side.
just out of melee range.
The
Sort of.
impaled frost demon is pointing towards the Majin with Trace on the other side of the stick.
Meat shield.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Again, just shish kebab. So like you pierce through, not like here. Do you want to pierce here or do you want to pierce here? Basically, this is what I'm asking.
No, it'll be like from the back
It's-
to the front.
Like
Okay,
this,
so yeah,
like here.
because they were
Yeah.
standing like this, kind of like here. So you'd
Yeah,
be appearing
I-
like behind this, just like.
It would be kind of like I'm besides it, but I'm stabbing like sideways through him.
Okay. So you're here, but you're piercing like that. Okay. Yeah. Just trying to imagine it in my head. Yeah. Okay. So as you're just fully piercing the hoopak, it goes through one of the arms, through the side of the torso, and you see just like a gaping wound out here, and there's just a pool of blood escaping through, like a pool of purple blood escaping from the mouth. And he's gonna go ahead and use his second legendary action as his last moment of death and just pierce you in the skull from the back, Trace. He's gonna roll this with disadvantage for all 3 hits, but because it is a high range attack made at close range, point blank. Okay, that is 18.
22 is my current AC.
Yep.
Boots of haste.
That is a 21.
AC is still 22.
Yep. Okay, yeah, no. I just rolled a 19 and a 20, and a natural 20, but yeah, still doesn't make it because of disadvantage. So.
How much does he add to this? +2.
So the 19,
so
the 19
sad.
on disadvantage is 21.
Yeah, your haste really saved your ass with that, as he's just like his one free hand that was used to like shoot towards Trace. I'm doing that again. I fucking hate it.
You were right, and then you went wrong.
You were right, and you corrected it wrongly.
God damn, fucking.
The hand he used to shoot at Cress.
he lifts it towards to shoot at you, and he just whiffs all 3 attacks. Like you just kind of dodge it, and he like the hand just limps. And you look at the Majin, kind of instinctually, he looks molten and terrified.
Homie really thought he
minute.
was something.
Hey, I got some space left on my stick.
And
I need to bite my tongue.
yeah, that's gonna. He's currently frightened. I will say that much. From this like display of power. Taro, your turn. Basil, you're on deck.
So you really thought that you were going to do something. You thought you were hot shit.
He's already dead. He
Shivero's
can't
dead.
hear shit.
No, I'm talking to the Majin.
The Majin
I'm
didn't
talking
think-
to the. I'm talking to the Majin.
Majin's dissociating right now. He can't hear shit.
Okay.
Not the time for trash talk.
Okay. So, I use 4 TP on a Kamehameha.
I will say for the sake of it, you're not blowing through the fucking window. And you're opening the
No.
window to do this.
Yes. Yes.
Opening the window. Like,
Mantis just like leading out of the ship like a fucking GTA character.
Just.
It's
Okay.
one of those 90s like action movies with the helicopter. And the fucking just
No, like I'm kind of thinking like Taro has like 1 foot on top of the dashboard and just kind of like shooting through like the front of the dome.
Oh,
Okay, so, anyways.
on the dashboard.
All right, there we go. Yeah, kind of like that. Just kind of
So. Okay, I need to roll real quick.
Roll the dex save. 14 dex. 17.
I need to roll a dex save. That's double 18.
So
Because
you
I roll at a
saved?
disadvantage because he's frightened.
That's
So
half
say
damage.
that's half damage, but
Oh,
we'll
Christ.
see how much
Okay.
the Kamehameha roll, how much it rolls. We'll see.
So do I have to roll to attack?
No. Just roll the damage. I know it's been a while
Okay.
since we played, but like,
Okay.
just roll
I don't
damage.
have my
and
shit. I don't have my shit up. Fuck! I didn't have my.
it's pinned. It's pinned. It's pinned in Discord.
Majin Mush.
Majin Mush.
Majin Mush.
If I would have
yes.
rolled at like higher initiative, this would have been so much better.
This is.
Bro had to use 2 legendary actions to do nothing.
yes.
Pretty much.
President Majin Bush.
President Majin Mush.
You pin. Yes, you pinned it in our chat together. That's right. Okay.
Yep.
So that's
Okay, with 4 TP. Hold on.
I did blow all of my TP on this.
Yeah,
But I
that's
could
why it was like
just-
so
Oh,
fucking
8.
quick.
8d6. 8d6.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and roll it, my guy.
Man, I want to just pass.
Wait, is it? Oh yeah, it's just 4 TP. Okay, yeah. All right.
I love that dice ASMR.
I think
Oh.
his microphone is like right next to where he rolls as well.
Yeah,
I hear that.
it is. You take 31 damage, but oh no, wait, no, never mind. Sorry, 15 damage. Sorry, 15 damage.
Because it's halved, yeah. 15 damage.
So, get up for a
Alright.
second.
I hear that AGL Pycon.
Jesus.
Above table, I like how the beam was entirely fired out here instead of cupping it to throw it out.
Yeah.
Because I can't cup it when I'm.
Tara couldn't like fully like do it on the ship. Tara couldn't fully do it on the ship. Needs to be ha. But that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's
Majin
just
is-
nitpicky.
Nitpicky shit. It's fine. But yeah, Majin is still standing after that.
Can I? So actually, because you said that, extra attack.
Oh, here we go.
The Kamehameha takes.
You would have to action surge to get the extra Kamehameha or something.
Yeah, because.
Oh, the action surge. Yes.
Also, hold
And,
on.
and another Kamehameha, if you want to go for it, it does count your bonus action as well into it. So you wouldn't even be able to do it. Because you
But,
would have used your action and your bonus action for the Kamehameha.
Elliot,
action
look at
surge
the
reset
sheet of
everything?
the ship, because you're controlling the ship, right? There's also a bunch of
Yes.
shit on there that you can do.
Yeah, you can move with the ship and shit.
I'm pretty sure I pinned it in.
You did. Oh, it's under miscellaneous arts and tokens.
Oh, I didn't pin it, but yeah, it's still there.
The map or the ship?
The ship, you can do shit with the ship because you're still in it.
Yeah.
Does the ship
ahead.
have weapons?
No.
The ship
but-
doesn't have a weapon specifically, but it has
Can
like a
I-
ram action. You can still move. You still have a movement on the ship that you can like. You can take. Yeah.
Can
like,
I like
You can do a ram
think
action.
about? So think about this, like, because it's not actually a car and this is not like real life. But you know what it's like when a car runs over someone, right?
Yeah,
Can
that's
I
exactly
run him?
why I listed it.
You can
So-
run it
That's
over.
exactly why I listed it on the sheet.
Let me run him over. I want to run this. I want to run this
this
man over.
motherfucker over. Yeah. Yeah. So you have charge pretty much,
Ram.
and then charge goes into ram. If the airplane moves at least 30 feet straight forward towards the target and then hits it with a melee attack on the same turn, which would be just colliding with it, the target takes an extra 3d12 bludgeon damage. If the target is a creature, it must succeed in DC 16 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. So, yeah, so you essentially ram with the ship.
Okay,
So
I'm here for it. I'm here for
So
it.
yeah, go ahead and roll a d20 and add +4.
Above tabletop. There is a melee weapon attack +4 to hit. Would that be with advantage since homie is frightened and just completely shook it?
That would be with advantage, yeah.
So you roll
24. 21.
21. Yeah, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll 6d10 plus 3d12.
6d10 plus just 6d10 plus a d12?
3d12.
No, plus 3d12 and then plus 2 to that as well.
I can see this cinematically, like the window open. His foot like on the lever to push it forward and charging the Kamehameha, already charging at him.
I like it.
Charging at him like the 120 feet.
Remind me-
Kamehameha just like closes in, and then the dome closes,
Hey.
and it's just bah!
Remind me, please, how many D10s?
3.
6d10
Okay.
It's a
6d10
3d12
plus 3d12 because of the charger.
Oh shit!
It's a lot of
That's
dice, but it's a big fucking ship.
Oh shit. Yeah.
They do be. Oh, don't forget your DC 16 strength save, Tom.
Yeah. He's gonna die from this. Let's be
I
honest
know, but
here.
like, we got it, you know.
It could be like, does he go
It's a fail. It's
prone,
13.
or he-
Okay.
Someone failed the strength save.
Homie, he's gonna die. 'Cause I added everything up. This is 44 damage.
Yeah,
So I'm just gonna.
whack.
So I'm just gonna.
Ah!
Hold on a second.
Taro
This
had to
just
prepare
took a
the-
weird fucking turn, dude. We've been recording for an hour and a half.
You thought I wasn't shit. You thought I wasn't shit. I'm about to be the fucking shit, bitch.
What the hell happened to Taro in between?
Jesus, buddy. Okay. You're taking practical roleplay to the next level, and I kind of love it.
I'm saying, and suddenly they stopped being a little bitch.
So, okay, what happens basically as you fully charge the Kamehameha, your foot pushes the lever to go put the ship forward. You back up. You grab the wheel. The dome closes, and all the rest of you see is just the massive VTOL ship that you guys have called a home for like a couple of days now. Just turn this entire thing and like kind of graze past you, Trace. Just turn this Majin into a fucking paste. Majin mush, yes. And Taro, what you see is just a shish kebabbed frost demon with your sibling just kind of flying out of the way as
Oh, I wanna make a dex save to see if I don't get hit. By the way, I'm
fuck
down
it, go for it.
I
Go for it if you wanna.
I don't want to hit you. Hello?
Well,
It's a nat 20 for a 25 total.
Okay.
You're fine.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you dodged out of the
fine.
way. That's
wasted
kind of why I
that one.
didn't ask for it. You were gonna probably roll something high anyways.
You wasted
But-
that one.
I also want to
As-
say,
Oh, go ahead, Mitchell.
please tell me that as this Majin is reduced to like strawberry jam, the little windshield wipers turn out.
So Taro, what you see as the ship collides with the Majin is the entirety of the window just getting covered in pink goo. As you just kind of pull up from going into immediate descent, and
Now,
Automatic
now, I want
windshield wipers.
under my breath, I say, "You better be proud of me for this." And I don't say another word.
but with that,
Basil didn't.
Hey, Basil attacked
didn't even get
once.
to do anything.
Five blast.
He
You
did
just watched
something.
You just watch that happen. It's like.
I guess they got this covered.
As that happens,
Official petition to be called the Slaughter Siblings.
Okay.
Running someone over.
Back to bed for me, I guess.
as
Also,
that happens, Basil.
instantly click my heels, turning that shit off.
No, actually, that doesn't fit. This doesn't fit. Hold on.
Ooh, cookies.
Does this fit? Nope. Hold on.
I am so lucky. And I'm
What kind of cookies are those?
chocolate chip?
I want those cookies.
Homemade.
I want those cookies. Give me those cookies.
I enjoy them.
Guys,
Enjoy.
Basil. Can you go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw, please, as this happens?
Oh no, not me. That ain't gonna work.
1d20. Check. Let's do it.
What'd you roll?
Oh no.
Well, it's a multiple of 2.
Is it? It happens to be 2 by
4.
1, right?
I rolled a 4
Oh,
4. 4 total, right?
total. Yeah. 2 plus 2.
Okay. 2 plus 2 fucking shit. Cress, you immediately feel like a sense of dread behind you. And Basil, you feel yourself kind of pull back, but you're still looking at everything. Like, you still see, but your body doesn't feel your own. Like, your muscles are tensed up, and you just feel this kind of crick in your neck. Cress, as you kind of instinctually turn around, and you see just a purple smoke emanating from Basil.
This is
paradise.
This is not good.
As this is happening, Basil, go ahead and roll another wisdom saving throw.
$16.
16. Cress, as you look at Basil, the purple smoke seems to be emanating, and the eyes seem to be glowing like a deep golden shade of yellow. As the fur that usually covers Basil's eyes is kind of lifting up, but then all of it subsides. And Basil, you kind of return to your body for a split second there, and just that kind of tenseness in your muscles just leaves you exhausted. Go ahead and add a point of exhaustion to deck click for me, please.
All right. Oh. Should I have my coffee before doing that?
Oh, you dealing with your own demons or something?
I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Oh, if you say so.
Not right now, at least.
Make another wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god.
Homie's getting bullied.
Oh.
17. You feel another push. Nothing happens. But at this point, you feel like there's just a pounding, a compound pounding in your chest, Basil. Like there's, like your muscles and sinew themselves are turning into a second heart and pounding in itself. And you feel your chest bloat for a second as it just retreats.
Oh, actually, I might
Make
need to
another
let my
wisdom
gun-
saving throw.
Oh my god, dude.
You need to. Oh god. You're really trying to get him to attack us, aren't you?
Go yourself.
You
Fuck you.
You feel another push. I'm gonna need you to roll one more time. You feel this aggressively at this point, just kind of trying to push into your own body and mind.
Let the record show, number 5.
No, 5.
I rolled.
Burger King
foot
foot
lettuce.
lettuce.
Now that's number
Number 16.
22 this time.
22. Okay. You feel another push. You sense and you feel a sense of retreat from this for a second. You feel safer now, but you don't know for how long.
Above.
I'm gonna go lie down.
Add another point of exhaustion, please, for a total of 2.
Above table, it seems like you really want Basil to attack us.
Oh, this is something different than that.
Oh, okay.
I have a theory, but
Game theory. Thanks
for watching.
Plot twist, heart attack.
I don't think
Plot with second
that-
heart.
I don't think that Trace is aware of the situation, so this is just a Xander theory.
That's just a theory. A Xander theory. Thanks for watching.
But yeah, unless anyone grabs his attention for whatever reason, Basil is going to take this opportunity to return to the ship and lie down for a minute.
He's good.
But Cress, as a point of order, with that feeling of dread from Basil, you sensed, just from your own passive perception and your knowledge of key signatures, this was very different than anything that Basil has outputted. This is essentially putting a switch.
Considering Kraz is familiar with the party and how they act, he's very aware that this isn't just the baseman.
Yeah. But this is a whole other layer of it. You sense something both raw and divine at the same time from this burst of energy. It's strange. It's both pressure. It's both pressure and key.
Me?
No.
This is Basil.
From Basil.
Interesting. Both divine and normal. Well,
All right.
Gotta be aware around him.
As you're going to go lay down, go ahead and roll me a d8 deck quick, please.
A D8, you say?
Yes, please.
3.
3. Okay. As you're laying down, you close your eyes. Okay. 1 second.
Uno momento, por favor.
This takes... Okay, you take 14 points of psychic damage as well. As your body is just from within your from your own chest, your body is just racked with torment. And you're laying down, and you just start to see things. You start to see Taro's body ripped apart limb from limb first. Taro's body strewn on the ground, his arms separated by the shoulders and his legs separated from the torso, just bloodied and beaten, bruises on the face, one of the eyes completely gouged out, like it was bitten out by a rabid animal.
Freshly hit.
Trace's body severed in half,
Oh,
You there,
goodness.
Elliot?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, this is too heavy at the minute. We'll talk after session, but yeah.
Oh,
Like
goodness.
Trace's body like it was bisected by an axe. Cress's body twisted like a rag, his torso spun into a spiral.
Pretzel. I don't know why it's the only word that came along. Just pretzel.
Aye, valid.
Pretzel cress.
And you just jolt awake. Your body not letting you sleep.
That's unfortunate.
Above
Ellie,
table,
you
sorry.
okay there, bud?
Above table, sorry. I just when you said that the guy out, the eye was gouged, it made me throw up.
Sorry.
You're good.
You're good.
Okay. Your body not letting you sleep. Just sitting there and just feel that migraine racking your body.
Give me a break. Just want to rest a little longer.
Kill, destroy, mutilate, kill, destroy, mutilate, kill, 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 and that is repeated over in your head multiple times.
Hey. Why can't I just take it? Why can't I just take a chill pill? I just want to rest.
Can you roll a wisdom check for me that quick, please? Basil.
Alright.
Huh.
Yep. That's a 10.
Okay. You have some some of your memories come back from that push. A town. A tower. Rubble. Rubble you created. Rubble you shattered. Screams. Children screaming. Parents screaming. You grabbing two people, ripping their heads off and disintegrating their bodies. They look familiar. You look out the window. Kind of instinctually, and you see Trace. It's a deep feeling of guilt and sorrow washes from your throat into your body.
This is our time is in.
It is probably nothing. Yeah, it's probably nothing.
Kill, kill, destroy, kill. Ticking in your head over and over and over.
And eventually it gets to a point where, without even so much as thinking, Basil ends up rising to his feet and in frustration simply punching the closest wall of the ship.
Do I feel the wall being punched as someone who's piloting?
Yeah, and I will assume during this point, while the punch happens, Trace and Cress, you both come back to the ship.
I'm key sparking.
Go ahead, roll.
I don't know where the mechanic is anymore. I can't
It's in
find
house rules.
the actual. Is it?
Yep.
Yeah, it's essentially a full round action to
It's a D4 plus 1.
Was it
Well,
a D4?
it's
Yeah, it was a D4.
it's not a full round action, not for me, but
I'm gonna
Yeah.
use the key spark too before we get to the ship because my man needs 14 feet.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
as we're moving back, I'm recovering. I'm not dashing, by the way, and I think I also, as soon as battle is over, I'm turning off the boot, so I'm not using more, so
Mhm.
my speed is lowered again. So I'd
Okay,
be
cool.
probably there last.
I'm also floating
Okay.
back, but I rolled a 3, so 3 plus 1 is 4, so my TP's back.
I rolled a
Cool.
4, so that's 5 total. So I have 5 out of, because I spend 8.
Out of 8. Yeah, cool.
But I
Yeah,
don't know if I
and-
make it back this round.
Again, you make them make back to the ship as you see just Basil, and you see just a massive you shake the entire ship from that punch.
Taro at the front is shaken. I'm gonna assume is autopilot still
The
on?
entire ship shakes and stops.
No, is the autopilot on?
Autopilot is still on, yes.
Okay, so Taro feels the shake, and he moves from the control room to the back, and he said, "What in the fuck just happened?"
And as Basil still has his fist like firmly pressed against the wall, he just pulls it back. No, I'm fine. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it.
You are not fine. There is something going on, and I would rather you talk about it when you feel comfortable, of course. But there is something not fine if you shake the entire ship like that.
I just have a lot on my mind right now. Is all. I need to rest, but I feel restless. I can't sleep. It's nothing. It's fine. I just need to breathe.
You need to leave.
I need to breathe.
You're going to be okay. You are safe here.
I'm going to be fine. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. I'm just tense.
I feel like there's something more going on, and I'm going to assume that you two are back in, and I'm going to look over and be like, "Do y'all know what just happened?"
If you want the quick rundown, purple, sort of golden yellow eyes. Seems to be a little out of the norm.
A little? That doesn't sound familiar at all. Above table, the music is just a tad loud.
It's a little
Yeah.
overpowering.
All right.
Okay.
Better?
Yes.
Yeah.
But do y'all know why this happened?
Is something going on?
It's.
Are you guys
regular-
all right? Can
it's
somebody
some-
help me get this guy off my stick?
Basil, you hear Trace's voice. Another wisdom saving throw, please.
Maple's getting bullied.
I told Maple this is gonna be a Basil-focused episode.
It's just Maple's getting bullied.
Tom, you got your wish. I rolled a 5.
Oh God.
All of you see Basil disappear.
He's gone, like he's
You know-
out of the ship.
You see Basil just disappear in a puff of black smoke.
So his presence is not on the ship anymore, or is his key still there?
His entire body, and his key, is gone. Basil, from your perspective, You feel your entire body tense up. You still see everything, like I said before. But your body is not being piloted by you. The DC was higher, so the point of failure was higher for this as well. You feel a secondary heart organ from your muscles and sinew form inside of your chest. You hear 2 heartbeats, boom, 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 boom. And from that purple smoke, as you feel your eyes blink, again, not controlled by you, just automatic, you look around, you see a dark chamber. 6 pillars surround you. You are interesting. Tell me, what do you know about the Dragon Balls? And he taps your forehead. Just floating up in the air, you see this small figure. Kind of a... I don't want to say the word, but it's the best analogy I can think of at the moment. Kind of a scrotum textured head.
I was taking a drink.
It's a wrinkly old ball.
It's a wrinkly ball of a head, and you see just slits for eyes, a bulbous nose, and just mashed up teeth, with a small body, and like kind of think ET proportions for the head. And,
Above table, is this related to something in Dragon Ball lore?
Yep.
This is related to Babidi. This is the mission that Krez got.
This has to do with the briefcase that was swiftly thrown at Trace and opened again.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
Like, Krez knows what he looks like. He's seen the file, and just like when Trace was like, "What's this briefcase? What's this mission thing?" You guys like, "Fuck it, read it yourself." I don't care.
yeah. So you see just this small, wrinkly wizard with an M symbol on, like kind of scrawled in on one of his rags, kind of rag like covered, not even like presentable. And you kind of smell like a putrid smell of him, and you hear just buzzing, about the chamber as well. And he taps your forehead. You see just a ball of light of your memories being extracted. Good. You'll be mine to play with for a little bit. And he sends it back. And he just kind of grabs onto your chest, twists it, and you get shunted back on the ship. Full memories of what just happened. Full recognition of full recollection of seeing this creature. Full seeing where you were. And all of you, the rest of you see just kind of just ass over tea kettle, Basil returned to the ship.
Basil, what the fuck?
Okay. That part is new.
Trace stands right next to Taro, sort of behind, to their right, slightly behind them, but ready to make a move if any aggression is shown towards Taro.
Are you, first of all, are you okay? Second of all, can you please describe to us what just happened right in front of our very eyes?
First question. feel a little dizzy, but I am okay. I am here. Second question is a little bit more loaded.
I'd like to preface to you, Basil. The only thing that we saw was you just disappear out of thin air. Your key signature, your entire body was just gone. And then you just came back.
Right. Well, one moment, Trace is asking about a stick, and next moment I'm Kami knows where. There's pillars and some little shit mentions something about the Dragon Balls. I'm pretty sure he looked at my memories or something. I'm not entirely sure. And then I'm back here.
I look back to Cress, and I think to myself, do you happen to know anything about this?
You think to yourself. Is this a statement, or are you thinking it to yourself?
Oh, it's a statement to you.
Yeah, no, because you said, look at
Sorry.
Cress and think to myself, do you know
I meant to say to Cress, do you happen to know anything about this? Because I feel like you'd be the most knowledgeable.
Hello, I'm smart. What the fuck?
I don't think you know about this, friend.
The only thing I do know of is I was given that briefcase I tossed at you, like, God knows how long ago.
Where's that briefcase? Where's that briefcase?
Right here.
Let me look at this briefcase. And Taro takes the briefcase. He opens the briefcase.
I put my cookies in it. Hello, give me back.
And now the children are fighting again.
I don't need to fight right now. This is more important. And he opens up he opens it up, and he looks at the picture that's in there. What other identifying features? Is it also the name and like description of Bobbity?
There's no name. There's no name of it.
Okay.
But there's like the photo of him in there, and if you correlate, if Basil wants to divulge that information of how the creature looks like, it is a 1-for-1 match.
So, Basil, is this photo what you saw? This ugly ass bitch.
About as unpleasant as the moment I saw them.
First of all, gross. Second of all,
Unpleasant.
I'm looking at this picture and I'm sensing something off. This creature doesn't look like a creature that would be our friend. There is something that's going on.
Let's run it down real fast then, since y'all seem to be so slow. This right here is a creature that uses the evils in some people's hearts to take control over them and use them for their bidding. If you want to do something about it, the location for where they're located is literally in the files. Do with that information as you will.
Are you okay, Basil?
Uh,
And I move up to his side, kind of like, are you okay? He's like easily 2 foot taller than me.
And as y'all
If not
two do
more.
that, I turn to Cress and I say, "Yes, I was very slow in figuring this out, but I appreciate you giving us this rundown. I feel like we need to deal with this sooner than later, because knowing that information, it's likely that this creature wants to know about the Dragon Balls. Considering that he got all of the memories
But
of Basil.
he's not part of the mission, right?
No,
As if
he's
not
not.
everyone is after the Dragon Balls. At one point, we will interact with literally everyone chasing for these.
But if he's taking control of Basil, then we are a target.
But is he? Basil seems all right.
No, this does not feel right to me. He can say he's all right all he wants, but I know there may be something off. Can I roll something to prove, or do I know?
At this point, like, it is splayed across Basil's face. Inside would only repeat the same information. It is displayed upon Basil's face. I don't think Basil is even trying to hide it.
Basil,
the screech peaks of the song is way too high. When it when it peaks, it really peaks, but when it's low, it's like fine.
Yeah.
All right, I'm removing that one then.
But no matter how much Basil likes to say or is saying that he's okay, he's definitely not okay.
Very obviously not okay.
He is very obviously not okay, Trace. There is something going on. And I understand that it's not a part of our mission to do this, but if this creature has Basil under its little fingers, its little nasty ass fingers, we're in danger. I mean, I understand we're already in danger because we've got not one but 2 Dragon Balls. But
you gave one away for a reminder. You gave one away. You only have one on your person.
We've got 1 Dragon Ball at least, and I would much rather take care of this sooner than later, so we can get this little bitch off of our backs.
Well, to answer your question, Trace, I don't feel the best. I would say I could afford to lie down, but also not keen on seeing the mutilated corpses of my friends again.
Corpses?
The what now?
Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention. Bit of a night terror, put it that way.
No.
No, you explain yourself further.
Are you saying you've never had a nightmare or something where you...
No, we've had nightmares. But you said our corpses.
I feel like this is a very weird detail to skim over. Like,
I had a little bit of a night terror that happened to involve the mutilated corpses of you 3. Okay.
That I feel like this night terror that you have is connected.
At this point, I'm willing to accept anything. I just want to rest.
As I said, even though this may not be part of our mission from the Capsule Corp, I'd rather have this bitch off our backs and out of Basil's fucking memories and heart sooner rather than later.
It would be nice.
so some sack-looking ass dude give you weird dreams about
Music is still very loud.
all being dead.
There we go.
then teleported you to a weird room where he toyed with you and said you were his and took your memories.
In a nutshell,
And that's
I
all.
I solemnly promise I am as sober as the day I was born.
Is this related to the weird thing you do?
If I'm being honest, some of this is new and some of this is not.
Like
The
when
night
you
powers
attack
are
Taro?
nothing new.
Basil, if you can you go ahead and roll an insight check for me, please?
Okay. I need to find signs. There we go. It's 22.
22. Okay, with that, I would say it's pretty safe for you to assume that this was completely separate to that individual, but it was using the method of how you have your power to draw like its influence upon you.
Right.
It was more or less tacking onto your like subconscious to reach into your body and mind.
It found the right frequency.
More or less, yeah. Like
Yes.
it found the right frequency to tap into like a hidden part of your own mentality, essentially. Like the night terrors you saw, like everything like that happened during tonight. Is this you got into within proximity of him? He's trying to get you under his influence.
So we go deal
There-
with this. Where?
In
It's-
the file, apparently.
There is
Yeah,
a
you
location in the file.
You open the file. City of Demons, Aru Village.
Our village. So beyond Mount Paizu?
Mount
Pai-
Pa- a little bit westward of Mount Pauzu, yes.
Do we want to stop our journey for Mount Paizu and then go over, or do we want to get the Dragon Ball and potentially risk?
It's your call, Basil. Your body, your choice.
On one hand, I don't want to sidetrack what we're already doing, but at the same time, I feel like this is important, and it's not that much of a detour, right? I mean,
No.
I heard Crest sigh. How come you're sighing?
Oh, homie's mental training. I haven't said shit.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
No,
sorry.
no.
Funny.
No, you're.
I thought you weren't mental training. I thought you were.
I was just like, what? I didn't hear Dancy shit.
I'm just, I'm just exhaling through my nose. Like he's mental. But I mean, if you want to have him interact for the sake of interaction, the longer a problem goes unsolved, the longer it will last.
He's right.
Again, it's not that big of a detour. We can go take care of this, come back, right back on the trail.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
like
let's-
what, a day still to get there?
It'd be a day to get there, and it'd be about roughly half a day on your ship, max speed from there to Leak Village back home. Because you've been going through the night. You've been going through the night, so it'd be about even less than a day to get to Aru Village, and then again half a day from there top speed. Full night, full day of travel.
That works with me.
From
Same
Aru
here.
Village to Leak Village.
I put, and then I put the different directions into the ship.
All right, Aru Village it is. All right, and with that, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break. Okay. But as we're going towards this next leg of the journey, can someone go ahead and roll me a d20, please?
Okay.
I'll roll that for him. Never mind.
No, you roll for it.
Yeah, because Ellie, you've rolled like already twice.
Yeah, I rolled for it, and then I said, I'm gonna let Maple do it.
Never
Because
That is
it was a bad roll.
That is
And I
an
don't want to take
18.
How much again? Sorry?
18.
Sorry, again, because
18.
18.
18.
That's-
Okay.
The legal age of consent in most states in the United States of America.
Please don't say that.
Okay. So for the time being, the journey is a safe one. If anyone wants to roll a perception check, or if anyone wants to do anything for me, please go ahead.
Homie do be meditating.
So
Actually, for the
I'm-
meditating, can you go ahead and roll me a I'd say an intelligence check for me, please?
Intelligence. That's a 14.
Mark off a tally for Divine Key for me, please.
Okay. Other, I guess.
Trace is not. Well, Trace is paying attention, but they're kind of in an opposite corner of both Basil and Cress currently. Keeping an eye on Basil, but also like side-eyeing Cress.
Okay,
So-
anyone roll the perception check on the outside of it, on the outside of the
I did.
ship?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
what'd you roll?
rolled a 14.
14.
I-
Besides like
I
birds and
was-
animals, you don't really sense anything. What is it?
So I was gonna, since we're on autopilot, I'm gonna walk to the back and then I'm gonna approach Cress. Hey, I have a question for you.
State your question. What do you want?
As Saiyans, we've experienced some sort of trauma in our lives. How do you deal with it?
It doesn't define me. I work hard. I get stronger. I'm above it. If you leave yourself hanging on, that's happened in the past, you're given up before you started fighting.
The reason I ask is because I know the reason why. I was ashamed of my Saiyan identity for a long time. I've come to realize it after the past couple of days, and I think it's just bothering me just a little bit. But I appreciate you for showing me that it's okay, that my Saiyan identity is my Saiyan identity, and yeah.
Be yourself. Don't worry about what others think. And for God's sake, just stop being such a coward.
Why do you explain? What do you mean by that?
Sulking in the sand, hiding your hands. You didn't even want to fight in the tournament.
I didn't. The reason I didn't want to fight in the tournament. And I want to be better. And I know for a fact I'm not nearly as where I should be, but I think I've gotten better. At least a little bit.
Then keep training and remember your Saiyan pride.
I'm proud to be a Saiyan. Just as you are yourself.
Are we done?
Yeah. Enjoy your mental training. And then he comes back to the front.
As those two are talking, Basil is kind of just been like, essentially like sitting up against one of the one of the walls of the ship. Just kind of goes, hey, Trace,
Yes.
do you have a minute by chance?
I mean, we're on this ship. There's no real place we can go, so
No, I mean,
Sure.
just, are you doing anything
I'm
else
not
right now?
doing
or-
anything. No.
Right. You, never mind. I just, I feel wrong to ask anything of you right now.
There is probably not a better time.
Oh.
Like, it's gonna take a
Tom.
full day to get to what was it? Aru?
Aru Village.
So
Yep, Aru Village. Is
Oh my god,
going
Tom,
Now-
without
oh
a
shit.
Now Tom's loud.
Tom, you
Um,
loud as Demi at the side of the tri-state area.
Oh, damn. Okay. But anyways.
is this better?
yeah,
Yeah.
Still kind of loud.
How's this?
That's better.
That's better. Yes.
like
Okay.
we're on the ship. You started your question. You're just gonna leave me hanging, wondering for the next 24 hours before anything else happens?
Oh, okay, that's fair. I just I feel like I'm not going to be able to get that nap that I wanted to. But do you mind just scooching over here? I
Sure.
promise I don't bite.
Sure. And I go sit crisscross applesauce in front of them with the hoopak in my lap.
Is the meat body still there?
Oh, no.
I would say for the sake of it, you've already stripped the body and like kind of got rid of
Just
it.
kinda, like,
There's
toss it
nothing
off
really
Did
unless you
Did
wanted
they-
to keep it.
happenstance have like a Dragon Ball Raider or anything on them?
No, they were kind of like
Okay.
going off of just basic energies.
Okay. No Zenny I can strip off Frost Demon guy?
See
Yay,
about
looting.
I'd say about 1,000 zenny in his pocket. That's about it. A little bit less.
But,
I dumped the body into the ocean, by the way. I don't keep it around in the ship. And I'm cleaning the hoopak while I'm...
But yeah, guys, as you sit in front of Basil, he kind of just like reaches out and just, like gently grabs you by both shoulders and like drags you over until you're like, instead of sitting opposite to him, like sitting right next to him.
Trace goes very tense when you're grabbing them. Names.
I need to specify that like, you know, he's doing so very like carefully.
You've had quite a day, huh?
And yet I'm the only one who didn't do that much fighting.
You know, just because you didn't get a hit in doesn't mean that the value of your hits depreciate.
I at least got a hit in.
You blasted.
I got a really good win on that Machin guy.
You did. I'm sorry. I
That I just
I did not mean to undermine your
it's all right.
efforts and your
It's all
input
right.
into the fight.
I understand what your intentions were. I just it's a bit of a dilemma between not exactly feeling the most comfortable around folks, for their own sake, but also not feeling comfortable being by myself in the corner, Kind of feels like I don't know. You sure you don't mind just sitting here next to me for a little bit?
I'll be all right.
All right. I make no promises that I won't fall asleep at some point and accidentally end up using you as a headrest.
That's the only acceptable way you get to crush me.
What a way to die.
I imagine it
And-
being soft and warm, like a hug with a lot of tension.
People have said that I am soft.
You are.
Or, no, I'm sorry. Have they been saying that I'm soft or that I'm a softie? Or that I've gone soft? I don't remember all of a sudden. Did I remember in the first place? I don't remember.
Oh.
Yeah.
As
Elliot? what's up?
as Taro is walking up, and going back to the control booth, he sits down when he gets back to the control panels, and he thinks to himself, and kind of in a way, it's not necessarily like mental training, but he's kind of meditating to the thoughts that Cress brought up. And he was like, he when he was thinking in his brain, he was like, you know, I'm not perfect, and I for sure haven't shown my true potential to everyone here. Hell, not even my own brother. I know why. Fucking excuse of a dad. But I can't let him stand in the way. My potential is still here. And I know I'm better. And I know I can grow. I still like to study the history, but I'm not going to back down at any chance there is to fight. Because I'm proud of who I am as a Saiyan. And no one's going to strip me of that. And he breathes. And as he gains awareness back to the controls, he I guess starts twiddling with his fingers, but he knows, he can tell that the aura, I guess, around him feels a tad more confident and a bit less frightened and scared.
And Taro, as you do this, your memories start to flood back of accessing the Super Saiyan transformation. So you feel like kind of muscle memory like reignite. And you feel that wall already there. Like wall of something beyond, something more than that transformation. You haven't You feel it within your body. You have this fire that can grow hotter, hotter, and hotter. You just feel this ever pressing, like, hand on top of it.
It's
You're
not being
exactly
stripped.
sure. You're not exactly sure if that hand wants to lift the fire up or press it down and extinguish it. But in your mind's eye, you do recognize this is your father's hand.
You're not going to make me stop. Nothing you say, nothing you do, I do not care whether your hand is there or not. I am a Saiyan, and I am proud of who I am. And this is no one can hear this, by the way. This is in his head. I am proud of who I am. This Crest guy, he's not. I know he doesn't want to be friends with me, and that's fine. But I am learning from him. And if it took someone that's not part of my family to teach me to be proud of myself, there's a problem. And you're not going to stop me.
All right. As that moment for Taro comes to a close, feel like during the you see the sun just quietly start setting, and the day turns into night. No need to take shifts. With that 18, there's no your passage is safe for a full night's travel.
If
As you approach our village slowly and surely during the evening's hours, if anyone wants to do anything before that, go ahead.
if Basil has fallen asleep, Trace will just sort of having the heavy, ginormous body leaning up against them. Just go, I'm sort of glad there's other non-Saiyans around. You know? They really are something. And I appreciate you being here. You might have this little edge on you sometimes, but you know, who doesn't?
I think also, a bit before Taro heads to sleep, while the ship is on autopilot, he kind of goes.
Just for
you go ahead.
Just for the sake of comedic timing, small reminder that but what Trace is saying is going on as a massive minotaur is very much just on top of him.
So, yeah, as a bit before Taro heads to sleep, he kind of goes back to meditating again, and he says, well, in his head, he's like, my father's not going to stop me. Trace isn't going to stop me either, but Trace is actually someone who actually respects me. Mom respects me too, but if my father doesn't respect me, then what's there to do about it? I don't care if anyone respects me or not. I feel like she does, because
Trace.
I feel like you do.
That is an assumption, not a statement.
I
Very
assume
much so.
I assume that my brother and my mom respect me, but who cares? I don't care if anyone.
That's
I don't
all.
care if any. I don't care if anyone respects me or not.
He was a bitch.
I'm still. I'm still saying, and nothing is going to strip me from that identity. I am me, and no one's going to strip it from me. And then he kind of reverts back to, and he puts his head on his bedroll and he falls asleep.
All right. As the sunset goes to pitch darkness, as you all are going to rest, I'm going to need somebody to roll a stealth check using the ship's stats, please.
I will roll.
Okay. Roll for initiative.
I
I'm
know
sorry.
you still have safe patches through the night. This is essentially for the autopilot to land stealthily along the edges of our village.
Yeah, plus 8
Okay.
to stealth.
Yeah, there's also something about silent flight. I don't know.
Yeah, it's essentially you get another plus 10, so plus 18 to stealth. It's pass without trace on top of like the night of it.
Okay. If it's just a +8, then it's a 22.
It's a silent flight, so you have stealth checks in this mode is with an advantage.
Oh, with advantage. Never mind. With it.
Do we
with
have
advantage, never mind.
advantage?
So with advantage, yeah.
Look at Dan being
During
all
the
smart
night.
about ruling stuff.
I am reading. I'm doing the thing that Yu-Gi-Oh players don't do.
Still a 20.
And I was gonna say, here you were saying you didn't know anything about the rulings.
I really don't. I'm trying to learn.
You're doing
Dan
great.
just reads a
You're
lot
doing
of
an
what I have
incredible
put
job.
down.
I really just.
Dan just reads a lot of what I put down, so which is really nice.
You're
Because I'm forgetful as shit. So. Okay.
I mean,
what was
you
it
give
again?
those
What was the
tools.
with advantage, Trace?
22.
22. All right.
Yeah, second roll was an 18.
Yeah, pretty easy for the autopilot to go on. But as you guys are laying on your bedrolls or on top of each other, however you choose to, you just hear a clunk, on the bottom of the ship, kind of a silent and even barely perceptible to you, Trace, as you're heading to rest. But you all are still sound asleep. The ship has landed. Everyone take a long rest, and I will say for the purposes of this, Basil, take off both of your exhaustion points, please. Because you did start your long rest early, so.
And also, bloody.
Yeah. So advantage on it, so yeah.
Oh, long rest just resets everything, gets full health, though.
Yeah, but with exhaustion points, they usually do only one stage. Cause
I'm not.
yeah, so it's all good. It's all good. We're learning.
Yep. All that.
But yeah, with exhaustion, it only does one stage per long rest. I'm just doing a little bit of a side thing here. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead 1 second. Swap music a little bit here. A little bit more ambient stuff.
I noticed this now, which is a little bit funny, but it's a good to know. I do have extra attack in my stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, you do have 2 punch instead of 1 punch.
Martial classes tend to get that at about.
I'm not
level
martial though.
50.
I'm berserker path of something.
No. Like all martial, like barbarian, rogue, fighter.
And you're barbarian.
Classes,
if I'm
martial.
yeah.
I do be barbarian. I do punch it.
Yeah, martial classes essentially. Yeah.
Yeah.
I went with probably the most default thing you could do.
Well, I mean, you're not a human fighter, so.
No.
And if I'm not mistaken, at some point you get an extra upgraded range, which lets you do an extra attack as a bonus action or something. The frenzy.
So
I have sentinel.
Sentinel is
No,
just
it's
if
your class
if
feature.
somebody leaves your range or
Yeah, I can
attacks
attack.
somebody else, you get to attack them, and they don't get to move anymore as your reaction.
No, but like as a bonus action within a rage, you get a frenzy attack at a high enough level, which is a
have
bonus
frenzy.
action attack.
I have frenzy.
But the bonus attack is another feature on top of that. But
It says there, frenzy attack, 1 bonus action. So I have attack, extra attack, and frenzy bonus action.
yeah, there you go.
One,
You have three
one
attacks.
hand, one furry hand.
Perfectly balanced.
Whack with the tail. Whack with the tail.
Sorry, I was just doing the thing that is called reading. So I'm sorry.
You're good.
No.
You're good. But
We love reading in this house.
you guys are at your destination. You look out the dome of the ship in the morning after you've rested, and what you see outside the outside the city, you guys have been parked about, I'd say about 300 feet away. The autopilot parked up, and about you guys are more or less placed on a hill that's overlooking the city.
Oh, hey. They're within they're within Eldritch Blast range.
Yeah, they are. But
Just
But
Want to
you
destroy
look-
another
like,
town?
Fuck you.
But you look at the town, and it's like, Rest, your knowledge of this town. This thick fog was not as prevalent as it was before. You remember somewhat of a layer of fog over drenched in just like depressing, like I don't remember the word to describe this, but very much a desolated town already.
Ghost town?
It'd be a ghost town if it didn't have any people in it. But this is still populated. You see like a couple of Majin, couple of like destitute humans living in this city,
Like
but
dilapidated?
dilapidated, that's the word.
Dilapidated.
That's the word. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. But you see just dilapidated buildings and a castle at the other end, like a somewhat of a stronghold, and one of the edges of the village. The entire town seems to be like surrounded in a wall that's kind of rubbled and just torn apart. And Press, your hometown.
Well, by extension,
In a way.
hometown after he got on Earth.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, this place keeps looking crappier every single time I see it.
What was it like the last time you saw it?
Less shit.
Oh, that narrows it down.
Literal or figuratively? I'm sorry.
Oh. Oh.
I like that. I'm sorry.
Great.
Oh, Trace.
I was just about to say, if not everybody else was awake, homie was just doing some workouts inside the ship.
Tara was
You're
already
good?
awake. So that's why he asked.
That's fine. That's why
Just
he answered too.
just
Like,
waking up.
oh shit.
So, 'cause I don't think I've ever been to this location before. It
You're not
looks
missing out.
very. I would assume not, considering your
Trace and
description.
Taro. You remember one of the village elders of like kind of a more or less an older Saiyan telling you guys when you were kids, avoid our village. Like with like a very stern expression on his face.
Here I go. Not following that old fuck's rules again.
You know, I don't remember.
Elder Sala
anyone-
was a very dementia-ridden individual, so
You know, He can go fuck himself. I am here now.
All right.
And
What are you guys doing? Are you entering in, or are you trying to stealth in? What's the plan, y'all?
Which we need to? Is that the vibe we're getting? That we need to kind of be covert about entering? Like we're
This
not
is up to you
supposed to be
guys.
here?
This is up to you guys.
I mean, I'll be honest. If Crest remembers the place, he's just walking in after training.
If that's the vibe
Alright.
Cress is throwing, I don't think Trace would be concerned about
I'm not
entering.
concerned either. Even though that old fucker said not to come.
But he also told me to lay off on the milk, and it's not like I have lactose intolerance now.
When did he tell you?
No, he told Trace. He more or less told you to not steal from his goats. Like, he was fine with you drinking milk. He was just like not to steal from his goats specifically.
What's wrong with stealing from his goat specifically? I don't particularly like him as an elder.
That's a you problem.
That
Sounds
is.
like a you problem.
But as you enter in, there's just this kind of sense of just rot. Perhaps you remember too damn well.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a basic
So, this is where you come from?
Partly, not really.
Damn, Chris, you live this.
For a short while.
Only a short while, so like recently or some years ago? Like, how long has it been since you were here?
Don't really remember.
Suddenly, my nomadic lifestyle doesn't seem all that bad by comparison. No offense.
As you're
Not taken.
passing by, you just get a smell of just putrid rot, and like it's not a pleasant smell, especially for you, Basil, with your heightened senses as a beast folk.
So you're used to these kinds of things, Basil? Like things smelling like I just smelled compost from the past 5 months.
Well, I mean, you never know when you're wandering around if you're gonna find the half-eaten leftovers of some, I don't know, some mountain cat or something.
I guess that's fair.
This place is even more desolate than I thought.
All I'm saying is that as much as nature can smell beautiful sometimes, it can also smell like
ass.
this place. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so where do we go now? You've been here, Chris. Do you know, like, where we should start looking? I have not read the file. I don't know if it was mentioned. But
Considering that wasn't there the last time, I'm pretty confident that that's where to go. Pointing at the giant ass fucking stronghold.
Yeah. Crest, when you were here last time, the stronghold was there, but it was left in ruin. This now looks like it was built up, but very haphazardly.
Yeah, but it looks more freshed up than last time.
Yeah, essentially.
It looks
more
actually
freshed up.
lived in.
Yeah, it looked like the town itself, like the entire village, was still relatively lived in, so you can still find some shops, like some places of residence, but you still like. But the big fuck off stronghold is the biggest thing in the city. So you kind of assume the big bad is there.
I guess we should go over there then.
Well, it definitely cut down our search time, if you're right.
Meanwhile,
others.
while
Okay.
we're walking through here, anyone moving around us, anyone tracing, haha,
Ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha! Funny joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, you Trace, even with your passive perception, it is pretty easy for you to spot three figures kind of bumbling about.
Like- showing interest
More-
towards us, or just
Minding their own business.
not minding their own business, definitely looking at you. But with the fucking like stealth and perception rolls that I just did, they look like they have taken active interest towards you, but more or less are trying to avoid you but failing.
so
point where I
they're
feel
like,
I-
oh shit,
they're
we
kinda
should
like-
probably take a left here, and then we also take a left.
No, they're just kind of shit spies, from what you can assume. They're like shit spies, and like they're trying to like keep an eye out on you, and they're just like tripping over each other's feet. Like they look pathetic.
I want to shoot one, but just with an old stale popcorn.
The
still
popcorn
have the
is back
popcorn.
again. The popcorn
And
is
yeah,
still
what were you saying,
here.
Dan? Sorry.
Huh?
Oh, you were saying something as well before the
I
popcorn.
was saying, based on the fact that these fumbling idiots have revealed themselves in broad daylight, would they be, based on the fact that he had blood here, would he recognize these bozos?
Yeah, but they look more pale. Like what you remember. They all look human. Well, they are human, but like their skin is more pale and more gaunt than you remember.
Hey, give me 2
it
shakes.
seems-
Water runs right through me.
You're all good. So you see like one smaller human, about I would say 5'2", kind of raggedy, like black hair, like kind of more or less bedhead, smaller, kind of hunched over, like noodle hands. Again, like most of the people in this town are like wearing rags in different states of decay. This one is more or less wearing like a long nightgown, more or less, with some like nips and tears in it from like moths and bugs. And there's another one, a bit of a taller one, about 6'2", standing a foot higher, still very pale, very gaunt, skinny, but more or less of a puffed out chest, and still just kind of like trying to crawl like a spider across these buildings, but like again failing completely. And there's a third one about medium height, just walking.
Do yourselves a favor, scram before you get hurt.
They're just kind of synchronized, stare at you. And they kind of bumble away.
Huh.
You see a couple minutes later, you guys turn a corner towards the stronghold. They're there, like kind of Scooby-Doo style around the corner.
Oh, kind
Oh,
of like
God.
Last of Us lurkers.
God, these fuckers just won't load up.
All right, who died?
And if
No one's
you're
died
around
No
this
one.
time, if around this time, Trace, if you're shooting a popcorn at one of them, you don't even have to roll to hit. It'd be a 10, so I'd assume you'd hit.
No,
He
actually,
actually rolled
I
lower than
rolled,
that.
and I rolled a 9 total with a natural 1.
Okay, with a natural one. Okay, I'll say like as you toss the stale popcorn, the smaller one just catches in his mouth and just like,
Ew.
The piss popcorn.
and he chews it up a little bit. As he spits out, there's like a gout of blood with it as well.
Ew.
the spittle.
Ew.
I was
Yeah,
joking about the leg thing.
that was a mistake.
and they
Huh.
and they kind of just slink back into the corner. Crest, from what I remember, they were still all right up here. Like, these seem to be like, from the last you saw them, they were like 16 in age, all three of them. Now they're just completely gone here.
Yep. Seems to me like this is the place the little ugly scrotum looking shit is locked up.
Yeah. I guess he's still more.
As you're going through the town, Basil, I want you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please. With disadvantage.
While it's done, is Crest allowed to say something still?
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense that the ugly scrotum hides out here. This village is built on despair, anger, frustration. Every single emotion that is easily exploited.
Don't we love exploitable emotions?
On a disadvantage, that is a 6.
6. As you're advancing, you look up at Basil, and you see just like sunken eyes as Basil, again, you feel that tenseness in your muscles without the exhaustion this time. But all three of you now see like Basil take a hard lead in front of you.
Like
walking.
speeding up?
Slowly speeding up, like in front of you, like trying to keep like pace with you all. And Basil, I want you to go ahead and roll a deception check for me, please, with advantage.
What?
As you're doing this.
Deception with advantage.
Right.
Deception with advantage. And I want the rest of you to roll insight for me.
17.
17.
16.
Okay.
A 4.
All right. Trace.
Insight. I rolled another natural 1.
These are the nat 20s biting you.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm so glad it's now.
Damn, you must really need to go to the bathroom.
That's what both the siblings are thinking at the same time, actually.
I guess he just really needs to go to the bathroom. I don't know what's going on here.
It smells like shit here, so I guess that just makes him have to go.
Cress.
I think that's nasty.
My insight was higher than Basil's deception.
Yep, you rolled a 17 and it was 16 on deception. So you just get a twinge of just nothing. There's something wrong. Basil's never speeding this up like this much ahead of you all.
The two of you are so dense. Basil, stop.
Another wisdom saving throw, please, Basil. As you're hearing Cress's voice from outside your body.
That is an 18 again for 20.
All right, good stuff. Cress, as you just command Basil to stop, and Basil, you just kind of shunt back into your body.
Sorry.
So what sort of evil do you find lurking in your heart?
Well, usually, how do I describe this? Have you ever had that sensation? Say you pick up something and you have this urge to throw it as hard as you can against a wall, or say a moving vehicle is coming and you have this urge to just jump in front of it.
You have a death wish.
If you let me expand. Or alternatively, so walking home alone at night and there's someone walking just a short ways ahead of you, and your mind immediately thinks, I could kill them, and no one would be any the wiser. Imagine those kinds of intrusive urges and thoughts. Give them a megaphone and just have them like yelling and yelling and yelling constantly, or near constantly.
Makes sense why you've been acting a little different than usual.
Yeah, that different is one way of phrasing it.
I'll give you credit where it's due. You're stronger than most in your brain, despite the fact that you don't show that.
I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want to be nice, but sometimes it's just hard to keep that under check.
How long have you been like this?
How long have you been able to breathe?
So you've had these impulses, these urges since the day you were born?
As far back as I could remember. Though, admittedly, there is my recollection of things kind of stops after a certain point.
And these urges are stronger now than they've been before, right?
Way stronger, yeah.
Yeah, that's not you. It's not your own urges. They are a gateway for that little rat in the tower to use you for his own gain.
Well, I think it's about time we call it an exterminator then.
Cause fuck these nuts looking bitch.
It's like a mole rat, just naked, skin.
He literally looks like testicles.
We have a goal. We have a thing to do. Let's do it and get it done with.
Right.
Do we just barge in through the front door?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I know you're saying pride and all doesn't let you. Yeah, sure, but is there a smart way of doing this?
Well,
Why?
If you're asking me at all, if they really want me to be violent, I think a little bit of malicious compliance is in order.
You'd say you'd take the bull by the horns and release the beast?
That's just...
And with enough
As
set.
Trace makes that bad joke. You
Make
guys
another
spend
wisdom.
No. No. I want to actually call a d20 roll from all of you at once, please.
That'd be third.
You know what? Let's roll physical. I rolled 2 once in a row on this goddamn machine.
I rolled a 17.
Woo!
13, 17.
Going physical does not change it.
It's still a one. It's still a one.
18.
Woo!
So, okay. 13, 17, 18, and 1.
That one.
Hey, future Xander, that's a clip right there. Physical does not help.
So,
Karma.
as you
Karma
guys
for
are
the joke.
walking, as you guys are walking, you still find, like, I will say that it's 3 successes, 1 failure, so you guys still make the path. And especially with Cress's knowledge, you still make the path towards the stronghold. Kind of still easy, but you still need to get Trace back on track with that natural one. Kind of just like, come here. Nope, wrong turn.
Taro, that's your responsibility.
I suppose.
But you do make your way towards the big stronghold, and again, you see like this kind of a similar wall situation to the outside of the city. You see a big wooden door, like wooden gate, I should say, with like an M insignia that you, Basil, you recognize, and Press. You look at that M and you see something deeply familiar as well.
Mm-hmm.
You look at it, and Basil, wisdom saving throw with advantage, please.
With advantage, though. Yo!
Hey,
With
yo!
advantage, yeah.
Hey, yo!
I've been thrown a bone. How kind.
How
With the claw
kind!
hand, of course.
How kind!
15. As opposed to the malicious key that that especially Cress have sensed from Basil coming out of this. Basil, you feel overcome with tremendous rage.
Yeah, that sounds
More than you felt in your entire life. As I would assume you're standing behind everyone else at this point.
Yeah, after he accidentally sped up and was asked to stop. It's like, I'm sorry.
And as you
On
you kind of pull
command.
back.
Stop.
And you just see Basil's fur that covers his eyes pull up. The golden eyes shining through, but Basil, you're in your body. You feel this internal fiery rage, not just from you, but the thing that's giving you your power. Like
There's a mutual
fusing
hatred here.
with each other in a way.
Somebody's
And we're gonna
angry
end it-
that they stole the line.
And we're gonna cut the episode here with
Ayo.
Basil controlling his wrathful form.
Who's ready to kick the fucking door down?
Oh, fuck yeah. Let's go!
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
There you have it.
And there you have it.
But
Another episode
Let me go
of
ahead.
Mythical Chase.
But let me go ahead and bump up some music here.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah,
But-
man. Let's go.
Into
Again, guys, we'll be continuing this wrathful Basil saga in the next
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, let's
Again.
go.
Oh, the
Again.
red suddenly.
Yeah. Again, thank you all so much for watching. And we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye.